Hi, welcome to acceleratingcareers.com and acceleratingcareers.tv. I'm Gary Ryan and I'm your host. This episode is titled International Students Tip Number 1. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. One of the challenges for international students, if they wish to gain employment in countries like Australia, New Zealand, the USA, Canada, England, etc., is your capacity to speak English fluently. The Australian Association of Graduate Employers have reported a survey from their membership which indicated that only 1% of employers in that association here in Australia employed graduating international students. Now, that's a pretty scary number on one level. The important thing is to understand why, and the reason fundamentally is that employers are concerned about people's capacity to speak English. Now, it's important to know this right at the start of your international student journey rather than discovering it at the end, because there are some things that you can do about it, but they will require you to take yourself out of your comfort zone, which is the title of this particular episode. What I encourage you to do is to, as soon as possible, maintain links with people from your own country, because that's important from a personal and security point of view. But I think you should also go and get yourself involved where domestic people are. So, go and join the local football club or the local cricket club or the local netball club. They're the sorts of clubs where domestic Australians participate. Now, you don't necessarily have to be a player in those clubs. You might go along and be a supporter and get involved in that way, or you might get involved with the committee, or you might start off as a supporter and then get yourself involved in the committee. There are plenty of opportunities to go and mix with domestic Australians. Another place to consider is places like Rotary or the Lions Club, those sorts of organisations that have often retired Australians running those organisations, contributing to the community, but they're often well connected. Now, the beauty about putting yourself out of your comfort zone and into those sorts of environments is that you will be forced, A, to speak English with a lot of people on a regular basis, and secondly, you'll have the opportunity to mix with domestic Australians who, through their networks, may provide the opportunities for your employment when you graduate, if you choose to work in a country like Australia, New Zealand, Canada, etc. So, I'm about to head off for my lunchtime run, so I've got to go. This tip is very, very helpful, but you've got to put it into action. So thanks a lot for joining us again at acceleratingcareers.com and acceleratingcareers.tv. I'm your host, Gary Ryan, and I look forward to working with you again next time.